What's better than being a mega grifter trading on inside war information? Well, spotting investment opportunities that could provide long-term growth as opposed to a long-term prison sentence. That's why we need to talk about what's quietly happening in Europe because, as they say, the trend is your friend. We've shared before about how the European markets and others clobbered the US in 2025. Well, thanks to all of Trump's miserable policies about nearly everything, that's likely to happen again in 2026. What's the long-term play sans Trump, though? Well, the European Commission is actively trying to get everyday Europeans to invest in its markets rather than sitting in cash or in high-yield savings. You see, the European Union is currently sitting on nearly 10 trillion euros worth of household savings, nearly all of it in cash, and its leaders are trying to redirect more of that into its markets. You see, historically, Europeans are known for being wonderful savers, which is wonderful, but the European Commission wants its markets to compete with the US even more than it already has. Connect the dots here. If European households shift just 5 to 10% of that cash into equities, that's hundreds of billions, even trillions of euros flowing into capital markets over time. That could yield a 20% structural uplift just from increased European retail investing alone over, say, the next 5 to 10 years. That's a great moderate to long-term play for several reasons, but especially with the EU's push to get more Europeans invested into its markets. This may be a great opportunity for those of us willing to go against the traditional stale, mail and pale financial advice that we get in America and incorporate more global investments into our portfolio. We've recently transferred nearly 6 figures of cash over into European markets. Why? Because investing in one country, in one system completely overlorded by one person, that's risky. How do you reduce that risk? Go where the money is about to go, not necessarily where it's already crowded. And for once, that might mean going beyond our borders a little bit more than we already have. Now, this isn't specific transactional advice for you, but it's something for you to talk about with your financial advisor. If you'd like to learn more from us, click below for more.